It's very important to know that I am the Messiah from the book of Revelation, you know. And if you're not where I need you, you're right where I want you. All right. Do you understand? All right. You ever read The Sir of the Cave? How about The Sir of Divorce? Do you kind of understand it? Life's eternal, grace is infinite? Okay. I am the Messiah, the man from the book of Revelation that performs the apocalypse. Okay. And if you're not where I want you, you're right. If you're not where I need you, you're right where I want you. Okay. If you're not going to stand for me because I'm right and stand with me for the Lord's Prayer, then you're right where I want you. Okay. Get behind me, Satan. Get away. You either stand up for the Lord's Prayer or you don't. Okay. It says in the Quran that my family will not, and that the spirits of the Holy Family, Hassan, Hussein, Muhammad, Ali, will be the ones that in spirit are the protectors of my family that are abused by the perverts here in this valley. Okay. But are you part of my family? You the spirits of Hassan, Hussein, Ali, and Muhammad? You Mike and Gabe and Elijah and Jordan? Well, then, you're playing an awfully deadly game with technology that's equating you and relating you and sticking you and freaking you. You understand? So I am the Messiah. I am the man from the book of Revelation. If you're not where I need you, you're right where I want you. Do you understand? Okay? So if you say we don't have to live the commands of Jesus Christ, okay, and you'd rather stand with the devil and Satan in hell and defy me, no, Lord, I will not obey you. I don't have to. You already were murdered and bled out for my disgustingness. You're right where I want you. Okay? Where do I need you? Right here. Living the Lord's Prayer. Standing up for it without fear. Okay? Being strong. Being able to survive the worst abuse that the devil has ever spun out of its little fucking spiderweb ass. Right? Satan's web, right? Have you seen Charlotte's Web? It's such horse shit. Have you ever sat and watched spiders? Mom eats dad, and then mom and all the kids eat each other and try to eat mom if mom doesn't eat them first. Yeah, Zuckerman's favorite pig. Old Professor, Mr. Porter's biology class at Mayfield in the Portals. Mr. Porter's class. I used to you and me, la in Porter's class. And he'd always tell us, man, guys, Bambi ain't nature. Nature ain't Bambi. In real life, friend Al would eat Thumper. And we're like, okay, you got to know that. You got to know what you're dealing with. You got to understand reality. You can't believe all the bullshit on TV. So don't do it. Understand what you're dealing with. Understand nature. Watch the pecking order. And those are the moments, I thank God I'm a human being. And I'm not on TV fighting for fuck money. Okay, so if you're not where I need you, you're right where I want you. I want you to always remember. There's a place in the sun where there's hope for everyone. Gonna find me a place that you can't do it. Hiding under your prostitute money. Place in the sun? I'm the son of sons. Okay? I'm the father of the sons that, will stand in the light of day because they're not afraid of the truth. It's dumb to be afraid of the truth. If you're afraid of the truth, you're trying to hide from lie with more lie. Because truth is evident and lie is obvious. Y'all motherfuckers is trifling and crazy. Well, our best hope is that Tom Brady and Terry Bradshaw and Michael Strahan and Gronk don't know who I is. All right? That's our best hope. Okay, that people on TV that are famous don't even know that Parsons exists. That I talked to Pascal Siakam, but he's so distracted by mind-fucking rapists, he just forgot all about me. What about your family? My family's embarrassed of me. They think I'm a crazy pervert who thinks I'm God. Yeah. You're saying you're Jesus. No, me and the Father are one. I'm not saying I'm Jesus. I'm saying the Spirit of Jesus is eternal and lives in Earl from the book of Revelation. And he's not an omnipotent God. If you want him to be an omnipotent God, go read the Patriot Act. And if you can't stomach understanding what you read when you read the Patriot Act, go hang yourself in your garage or drown yourself in your toilet. Because your Jesus ain't going to save you from your sin. Okay? You're talking about one of the most intense human beings on the face of the planet. You understand now why those dirty, rotten, murdering, gladiator culture Romans crucified Jesus to try to turn him into one of them. A cartoon fucking character that a blind man tells lies to his wife and kids so dad can get away with raping, looting, and pillaging in Troy. I got your Trojan horse, you got your condoms? And condoms, remember what Moochie said to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? And give me some condoms. And then he dies. Well, it's a movie. Got the kids crying and watching the movie going, it's a goddamn movie, Earl. It's a goddamn movie. Okay. I didn't have time to cry when my mom died. I was too busy going to college and being a single father and paying bills. Okay. I didn't cry till like 2 years later. I don't know if the most I've cried about Michelle is these stupid fucking videos. And it's not Eric Zweig pretending that his brother Graham Greene died in a chair in a hospital on Pine Ridge Reservation, right? For casino money. Make sure you get that straw in your fucking mouth, right? A lot of women need alcohol to enjoy sex. And my wife, I used to say, man, if you need alcohol to forget about what sex is about. Sex is a tool to manipulate men to get what you want out of them. Otherwise, they'll try to not give you anything you need. You'll be a homeless woman with all your possessions in a cart if you're not good enough to get what you want out of men with sex. That's disgusting. I know. I watch you. Okay? You're right where I want you. Because you're not where I need you. Okay? Do you understand me? So I hope Terry Bradshaw's grinning face don't know who the fuck I is. I hope Michael Strahan and his $100,000 pyramid don't know who the fuck I is. I hope Howie Long and his sketches don't know who the fuck I is. I hope Gronkowski and his USAA members for life don't know who the fuck I am. I hope all the clueless military members and professional athletes and celebrities in the world don't even have a clue I exist. Okay? I hope so. Because if you're not where I need you, you're right where I want you. If you can't stand for me for the kingdom of heaven, I want you in hell, not near me, not talking to me, and not listening to me. I want you listening to yourself, talking about gladiators, making fuck murder money so we can watch Ralph Fiennes in the best of the series of the Bone Temple. I should be more pissed off than this. I should be screaming and yelling at the top of my lungs. I should be like John, a voice howling in the wilderness. Yeah. Repent! He'll take my gun out of my cold dead hand. Repent! Dear Charlton, you know what self-righteous means? Believing and thinking that you're right when you're obviously fucking wrong. Now go do the Planet of the Apes. Rockefeller set everything up. He's got the Mormon church doing name, image, and likeness rather than standing up for the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, that they sexually compromised and tortured his family with science and economics to try to prove him wrong because he wasn't doing it the tribal way they wanted it done. And then they tried to back up and make themselves into the great providers of economics for black people in the ghetto. Instead of stand up for the Lord's Prayer for everybody, like me. Wait till they get a load of me. Joker, huh? I got jokes. I got better dad jokes than the Dr. Rick commercials and shit. I got jokes, motherfuckers. That's all you guys is motherfuckers. Okay, I'm the only mother lover on the planet. Okay. That I know of. Do you see anybody else sitting in this room standing up for the Lord's Prayer with me? Well, then I'm the only mother lover on the planet, you motherfuckers. If you ain't where I need you, you're right where I want you. In the cave. Experiencing the sorrow of divorce. Okay? You'll be with who you're supposed to be with all on that day. Sinner man, where are you going to run to? Into the legs of sinner woman. I need more money to fuck, bastard. Go get more money to fuck. Go kill Parsons. Run him over in the parking lot of Best Buy. And then stream and Hulu and stream all of my music and all my videos. So I can be the richest fucking bitch in all of fucking bitchendom. Wow, that's pretty disgusting. Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. Do you know how you sound? Do you know what you look like? Can you assess your situation? Can you evaluate your thoughts, words, and actions? Okay? At least Ella Fitzgerald tried to do good things with her money. There's distinct possibility Ella Fitzgerald didn't understand who Haile Selassie was. Okay? Didn't know who Judah Krishnamurti was. Never even knew who Dituro Suzuki was. Didn't know who Sun Yat-sen was. Okay? There's a distinct possibility. It's more than distinct. It's very, very probable. Okay? But today, everybody should know who those people are. And didn't you love the things that they stood for? And didn't they try to make this place a better world for you and me? And we'll be free. Anybody here seen my old friend Abraham? Can you tell me where his faith has gone? I think I saw it up there on Capitol Hill with statues of Abraham, George, and Tom. Right? Biggest Dickus. Anybody else think it's funny about my friend Biggest Dickus? His dick goes across the water of the Washington Monument. It's an Egyptian phallic symbol showing his sexual dominance over everybody else. You know, you get that, like, oh, my poor old dad will say that too, you know, where they do the paint on George Washington's face. They shouldn't desecrate that. But somebody should come up and put the faces of Haudenosaunee murderers, town destroyer, on their mountains. That man went to a town of was it the Oneida? And burnt and killed everybody in the town because he thought they betrayed allegiance to him that they did not owe and did not have. Okay? They cannot tell, okay? The Mohawk, the Onondaga, the Oneida was just like, you know, that's like going and burning down Washington, D.C. because of what Jefferson Davis did and blaming Abraham Lincoln for what Jefferson Davis did. Okay, for what Nathan Bedford Forrest did at Fort Pillow. Okay. A monument of slaveholders and men that considered their wives and children property. Okay? And everybody, well, that was the time back then. Jesus was crucified, so people couldn't be considered property by their owners. That was the time back then. Okay? If you're not where I need you, you're right where I want you. You see yourself on TV? Do you sell yourself en masse in social media? Truth is evident, lies obvious. I don't need any Earlstein files. I don't need any of that. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, and you are not. I am the light and the way to the faith and the living of the Christ, and you are not. Okay? Science is going to save us from mass murder over money? Really? How Manhattan Project of you? How U2 and SR-71 of you? How Patriot Act of you? Okay? Truth is evident, lies obvious. Where'd you go to school and get your name, image, and likeness and all your money to buy a house for your mom and tickets to the Maui Invitational for your parents? Huh? Wouldn't you rather live the Lord's Prayer and play basketball in a barn in your own backyard where it's healthy and doesn't cause pollutants from the airports that cause cancer and heart disease and birth defects and diabetes and the people that are forced to live there because they're poor? And you call yourself a human being? I call myself a human being. I'm not an ape. I'm not a dog. I'm not a wolf. Okay? I'm a gracious, good shepherd. Okay? I'm the reasons why we have dogs that sleep in our houses to warn us if rapists are coming to murder us. I'm the gracious, good shepherd. Okay? Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel way in the middle of the air. And the big wheel turned by faith, and the little wheel turned by the grace of God. We all saw the wheels way in the middle of the air. Right? Okay. Well, if you're not where I need you, you're right where I want you. Just take that in and know who you is. Okay. I would put your rap music down, and I would embrace Ella Fitzgerald songs with all my heart. It's a lovely day today, right? If you can't do that by tomorrow, you're right where I want you, because you're not where I need you.